Hello everyone, you are on the lot with Stephen Hill here at Land Rover Southwest Houston. Just took another phone up from Annie in Austin. She's looking at a 2022 Lexus ES350. She asked me to send her the Carfax and just make sure I have the car here. Let's go check it out together. Hey everyone, you are on the lot with Stephen Hill here at Land Rover Southwest Houston. Just when I think things can't get any better, they do. Today I want to show off this 2022 Lexus ES350. Annie called in, wanted to make sure it's available, and I'll make sure I send her the Carfax. Let's check it out together. Before I start, if you get any value out of this video, please like, share, and subscribe. It really helps me out. Here we go. All right, so what we have here is a 2022 Lexus ES350, and it's kind of a silver and gold color. It has the new aggressive looking grille. They tell me that's styled after origami, or the folds of origami. And then it has the silver and blacked out wheels. Those are 17s. And then it has the mirror covers that are featured in black with the silver bright work, and then the gold or silver undercolor right there. You can see the bright work around the windows. Back windows are tinted. Front windows have a light tint, but it's legal. You can still see in. Back wheels right there, those are 17s as well. Tight quarters, but I think I can still get the back end right there. ES350 Lexus. I'm going to scoot through there. Wish me luck. And then here's the driver's side for you. And we'll come back around to the front. Give you the whole front end right there. Let's check out the inside. All right, I wanted to let you see the blind spot indicator right there in the mirror. It is keyless, so you just touch here, it unlocks. The interior is kind of an orangish brown. It has the stitching to match. You got your wood trim here, 3-position memory seats, and then all of your mirror controls, window controls, your lock and unlock, and you can lock out the window right there. Seat controls are on the side right there. You do have the lumbar. Seat is in great condition. I like the sporty little black trim right there, and the bucket seats look super comfy. Let me try them out. All right, I can see the gas release and also the trunk release. You can reset the trip computer right there. It is push button start, so I'm gonna step on the brake, start it up. You can change your drive modes up here, so you've got sport, normal, and then eco. You get the startup sequence right up here, let you know it's an ES. Let me go to sport and see if anything changes. I'm gonna rotate this knob right there. Yeah, it looks like the dial changes its look back to normal. And let's go to eco. Eco doesn't look any different. And then on the steering wheel, you got your phone controls, volume controls. This menu control would probably change things up here. Looks like lane keep assist, adaptive cruise, cruise control, and maybe you can change the mode on the radio and the stations right there. It's got a analog clock, that's kind of fun, and then a huge screen up there. It's like climate controls there, and it does have air conditioned seats, and I'm very happy for that because it's really hot outside. Still has a CD player, very nice. And then what is this? Oh, this is just the cover for your cup holders right there. It looks like you might have some power charging options right there. USB, and then you have an auxiliary jack right there. And then you have your navigation for all the menus up top. It says home menu. I will put it in reverse. See what the camera looks like. So you can see the Mazda right behind me. And we'll put it back in park before I do anything crazy. Looks like you push this to close that little flap out. And what else can we do with this? There's no cover. Okay, and then this is just for your palm. How do I open this right here? Looks like some kind of inductive charging tray for your cell phone with a power button. And storage underneath there. Looks like an old school circle charger. Close this back. There's your passenger seat, great shape. Car smells great as well. I'm not smelling any smoke or any kind of air fresheners. It's just a natural Lexus smell. And then you have your controls for your garage door openers underneath here. And it does have the sunroof. Let's see if I can show you that. Right there. All right, let's check out the back seat next. All right, so we're at the back seat. It's a bench in the back so you can get 3 people across. And you do have some charging options here in the middle. It's like 2 USB-Cs and an old school circle charger right there. Since I'm under here, let's go ahead and open up the trunk. I think it's offset to the right there. Kind of spring loaded. And you can see the floor mats are back here. Looks like that's the driver one. And there's like a net to hold your cargo in. There's also a trunk net, or a trunk carpet under here. And you probably have the spare tire. Nope. Maybe inflator kit because I don't see a spare. Then you have a ski pass through right there. Pretty big trunk. And then you do have a power close right there. That's nice. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. Again, if you got any value, please like, share, and subscribe. That concludes the walk around of the 2022 Lexus ES350. I'll get some static photos and add those to the end of the reel.